in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. And the Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The play-action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down. That's caught. It's Harris. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gray. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it first and goal from the 7, looking for the first score of this game. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Well, they found some room on this opening drive, but now a chance for this defense to stand tall on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Grab near the sticks. It's Sweeney. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys are on the move. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Lindsey. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Max looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's St. Clair. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Wyoming, 14, Washington, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Gray. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's St. Clair. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line now. It's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Snagged out of the air. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Cowboys are marching down the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wyoming. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Clark. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's complete on the right side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Quick handoff. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Fires to the big fella. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop now to see what they do on fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over UCLA. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's the handoff. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
And the Huskies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll open the second half on the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It'll be 3rd and long. He's got his man, makes it a grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back, getting the yardage.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They'll run it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Scrambling away. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or 2 miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter.
Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. He's got it for a big play. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little room. Turning it on. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Hand off to the lone back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up. First down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Pace. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the beatdown has ensued. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. At the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And he puts through the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Runs through the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement.